Hi again, I'm Ann Hayes. I'm a librarian at the CSI Library, and in this video I'm going to show you again how to find an article when you know the citation at the CSI Library. And this is part two. So the previous video I showed you how to find an article when you look up the title in one search, which is really fast, really direct, and very easy. However, it sometimes happens that you'll do a search in OneSearch and it'll look like we don't have access to an article, when in fact, we do have access to the article. So the reason this happens could be a long story, but the basic gist is that some of the vendors that own certain databases consider themselves in competition with the vendor that runs OneSearch, which is the federated search tool. So basically, the reason is capitalism, but let's not worry about that. The point is, we just want to know, how do I really know whether or not the CSI library has access to a certain article? So this is how you do it. I'm going to bring up my citation again. It's right here. So I'm looking for this article by these two authors. Year of publication is 2017. Here, of course, is the title of the article itself, and this is the title of the journal. So in this scenario, what I want to do is I want to see if we have a subscription to this journal. Because if we have a subscription to the journal, then we definitely have access to the article if it's within the date range that we have a subscription. Okay? So to figure out if we have a subscription to this journal, I'm simply going to copy it. I'm going to go over here to the CSI library, and I'm going to click this tab for journals. I want to see if we have this journal. And I'm simply going to type in the name of the journal here. In this case, I'm just cutting and pasting it. And I'm going to search for the journal itself. So that brings me to this page here. And it's saying, in fact, we do. We have access to the Journal of Electronic Resources Librarianship. We have it from the year 2008 to present, and we have it in this database. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back to my citation here and just make sure. Indeed, it's from 2017, so that's great. It's within our date range. And that means that we should have access to this article. So I'm going to click here. This gets me into the database itself. And from here, I'm going to search for the title of the article. Although the other way I could do it, of course, is to break it down by volume and issue number. Right? So it was from 2017. If we know how to read a citation, which of course you do, I'm going to look here to see, okay, it's from 29.1, and this is the page number. So we want volume 1, let's see. Okay, issue number 1. Okay, so this is a virtual representation of that entire issue. And I'm simply going to scroll down and find my article, and here it is. This is also just a cool thing to know because you might want to actually read this whole issue of this particular journal, or you might just want to look up what a particular journal is publishing to familiarize yourself with the issues. Kind of depends. But yeah, so this is my article here. And now I can read it. This took me slightly longer than the way of searching for the title in OneSearch, but only slightly. I simply went back here, I looked for the journal, I entered in the title of the journal, I clicked search, I found that indeed we do have access to this journal, then I clicked it, right? And then I got myself to the article. So that's how you do it. Thanks.